I mean, I hear when I go back home, we have a VA medical center a mile from my front door. I've been on that campus hundreds of times, know many of the people who work there, and many of them are good, hard-working people. Many of the physicians that practice at that VA, I practiced with in the private community, and they've, for one reason or another, left, either retired from their private medical practice and went to the VA. Many of them are veterans. So there's good care being given in a lot of veterans hospitals. What happened in Arizona, if it's true, is truly troubling, where you have a metric out there that says, okay, if I meet all these standards, I as a director or many of the people are under me make a bonus. And what apparently happened was there were two sets of records. Now, I don't know this yet. It's being investigated. The Oversight and Investigation Subcommittee, which I also serve on here on the VA committee, is also doing an investigation in conjunction with the Inspector General. So, separate from the Inspector General. And I think having two separate investigations go on is a good thing, not just have it with one. And thank goodness for some media scrutiny to bring this out and highlight this incredibly important issue. Look, I mean, there's a trust.
Wait a second, Congressman Rowe, I got to jump in with this. This president knew about the problems at the VA from when he was in transition, when he was the president-elect. Remember when he had that office of the president-elect? His transition team was told about this. In 2009, after inauguration, was his priority getting this fixed or getting Obamacare passed?
Oh, no, there's no question. It was the agenda were two things.
Okay.
One was get cap and trade passed, and two, which finally didn't get through the Senate, and getting Obamacare passed. Listen, this ought to be a news flash for every citizen in the country. If we've spent all the money we have on the VA and these things are happening, look at the end result of what Obamacare
what I'm getting at is before they moved on to Obamacare, the VA should have been fixed. It should have been priority number one. But the Democrats and Obama said, we're just going to put that on the back burner. If this were a hospital and you're a doctor, if your ambulatory surgery center or emergency room is falling apart, you don't break down on a plastic surgery facility, is what I'm saying.
That's absolutely correct. You fix the problem that's there. This problem is not fixed. And look, there are 152 VA medical centers in the country, 800 outpatient clinics. It's a huge bureaucracy. Some of them work very well. Some apparently have not worked very well. And we've got to find out, I think, Andrew, the other thing is to find out how deep this really goes. Is it just one center or is it popping up? We now have, I think, 10 different medical centers around the country that are being investigated as we speak.